I'm Rockwell with Ruger Firearms here. We're here to talk about our newest gun, the PC Charger. Launched over the last few years, we've had the 9mm PC Carbine and the PC Carbine chassis system. This is our new pistol version, the PC Charger. A lot of the same great features as the PC Carbine. We have the interchangeable mag wells, ships with an SR magazine, but with the included mag well, you can use Glock magazines. It's got the same dead weight blowback action with the tungsten weight, as well as ambidextrous controls. Similar to the PC chassis system, the PC Charger also has the built-in Picatinny rail in the back here, which makes it brace ready, AR grips, and on the PC Charger we have a 6.5-inch barrel, threaded .28, so you can put on any of your muzzle accessories or suppressors. On the hand grip itself, it's still a takedown model. We've actually incorporated the takedown mechanism into
Terry has an affinity for reliability and function. A former Navy SEAL and Tier 1 operator, he approaches things from a practical performance perspective. Whether he's backpacking in a remote wilderness area or out on an arduous hunt in austere terrain, he's got a go big or go home approach that's tempered with a minimalist mindset. Take what you need and nothing you don't. Terry truly appreciates the Kel-Tec Sub 2000. This 9mm semi-automatic carbine folds in half to tuck neatly away in situations where space is a premium. It may be a pistol caliber, but its 16-inch barrel translates to velocity, which translates to power downrange. The rifle features Picatinny rails and M-Lock attachment points, so he can accessorize performance perspective. Whether he's backpacking in a remote wilderness area or out on an arduous hunt in austere terrain, he's got a go big or go home approach that's tempered with a minimalist mindset. Take what you need and nothing you don't. Terry truly appreciates the Kel-Tec Sub 2000. This 9mm semi-automatic carbine folds in half to tuck neatly away in situations where space is a premium. It may be a pistol caliber, but its 16-inch barrel translates to velocity, which translates to power downrange. The rifle features Picatinny rails and M-Lock attachment points, so he can accessorize it the way he needs it for every hour. Innovation.
This is the Wilson Combat AR-9. So you might be thinking, well, Mike, why would I use a 9mm caliber rifle in the first place? I have 223s, I have 308s, etc., etc. I know some of you may be carrying a 9mm handgun out there. Imagine being able to go back and forth from gun to gun, from your handgun to your rifle, and shoot the same ammunition, from your practice ammunition to your carry ammunition. And that's what a 9mm platform offers. Now, speaking of different carry handguns, you may carry a Glock, you may carry a Beretta, you may carry a Smith & Wesson M&P. And the cool thing about these rifles is they're offered in 3 different variants. One that accepts and receives the Beretta magazines. You may be a guy that carries a Glock, however. Well, then you would buy the rifle that accepts and receives the Glock magazine. And of course, last but not least, you might be thinking, well, Mike, I carry an M&P. They're going to make a lower that receives the M&P magazine. So you get 3 different versions of the same rifle. Now, from the bottom up, this thing is designed for performance. From the Rogers Super Stock all the way up to the billet receiver, which it's very similar to the 223 receivers. It's big, it's heavy duty, it's got a one-piece trigger guard design, and most importantly, if you look at the magwell itself, it's got a funneled magwell. And when I got my 223 rifles from Wilson Combat, that was one of the features that stood out to me right away, is this funneled magwell allowed me to do magazine exchanges or reloads much faster than a standard lower. Now, moving up the gun, one thing that's really important to me when I'm shooting and training is having systems and controls on a firearm that are easy to find and easy to manipulate. And if I look at this thing, the mag release has this big pronounced checkered surface as well as the bull lock, which of course means it's going to be very easy for you to manipulate. Having an AR-9 system to me is exciting because now I can use that same AR configuration, all the things in the same spots that I do on my 223 rifles, but now I've got an AR-9 9mm rifle that I can shoot all of my still targets with on the range, as well as jump into competitive sports like the new USPSA Pistol Caliber Carbine Division and compete all day long. Now, from a home defense standpoint, why would we ever use a 9mm versus a 223? Well, in certain circumstances, think about the penetration you may have with a full metal jacket 223 versus some 9mm rounds where you may select a good, high quality, hollow point round, and hopefully that round will not penetrate as much. And of course, it comes standard with this Q-Comp which is specifically uniquely designed to vent the gases upward and outward toward the target versus to your left and right, which in that home defense scenario might be vented right into the faces of your family members that you're trying to protect. Now you can get this particular firearm with different length barrels and different features and benefits. The bottom line is you can order yours in whatever configuration you want. So we're talking about a platform, folks, that is exciting to me. I can't wait to shoot it some more. I know it's going to be exciting to you once you get one in your hands. You got to check these things out. You're going to love it.
Hey everyone, I'm John Rasmussen from HK Shooting. You know, there's probably no more recognizable firearm in history than the iconic HK MP5. From military special operations unit to elite law enforcement teams, just the mere profile of the MP5 is immediately recognizable by people from around the world and all generations. It has been 30 years since the US public has been able to buy an MP5 style firearm from HK. Sure, there have been clones, but a real German-made HK MP5 style firearm has been unavailable. But now, after a long and painful wait, it's here. The HK SP5. The SP5 is an all German-made 9mm roller-delayed blowback action sporting pistol. It ships standard with a rugged nylon case, two 30-round curved magazines, a sling, and a sight tool. The heart of any firearm is its barrel. The SP5 comes standard with the Navy barrel, an 8.9-inch cold hammer-forged barrel made of HK's legendary cannon-grade steel. With the 1/2x28 pitch threaded muzzle, along with the tri-lug barrel, allows the attachment of many commonly found muzzle devices and suppressors. The backbone of the SP5 is its roller-delayed blowback action, legendary for its accuracy, reliability, and smooth operation. The SP5 comes standard with HK's upgraded F-bolt carrier group. Developed in a bid to win a European law enforcement contract, HK had to submit 10 sample MP5s, which had to fire 400,000 rounds of ammunition with 0 stoppages and only minimal malfunctions allowed. This same bolt group is found in the SP5. Another welcome upgrade on the SP5 is that it ships with the ambidextrous trigger pack, which includes the extended safety selector levers. The extended safety selector levers allows both right and wrong-handed shooters to more easily manipulate the safety regardless of finger length. Just like the MP5, the SP5 comes standard with a paddle magazine release, which is fully ambidextrous and facilitates faster magazine changes. When you buy an HK SP5, you'll get quality HK fit and finish. You won't get an out-of-spec magazine well, out-of-spec optic mounting tabs, a crooked cocking tube, a canted front sight, an out-of-timed barrel. What you will get with the SP5, because it's made in the same factory, on the same tooling, by the same workforce that has been building MP5s for years, is the highest level of quality and workmanship that can only be found from HK. The SP5 ships as a pistol, but it is easily SBR'd, and it accepts all common braces and stocks without fitment issues common in other clones. The new HK SP5. Buy it, stamp it, and have your own genuine HK MP5. From all of us here at HK,